welcome to this week's episode of Hanging Mr. Impulse. It's me, Mr. Johnny T. Impulse, aka Skateboy K, aka Professor K. This week's episode is robot themed. You'll see in a minute, you know. First and foremost, just want to give a shout out to Mosey, my friend, who is my first subscriber. Cheers, mate. And fat shout out to Twistman, you know who he is. And my Turkish Greek, my half Turkish son, he's also white. Miles, 6, he's 17, long story. First of all, just want to shout out to all those people. Be some more shout outs later. This week I reviewed the original Transformers movie from 1986 as the new Transformers movie coming out tomorrow, or today, because this is filmed at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, and the first live action movie, Transformers, directed by Michael Bay, and also talk briefly about prequel comments to it, the first one, and Terminator Salvation. Alright, we'll first start with the original Transformers movie, 1986, which was, for its time, pretty violent. It's got famous people in it like Judd Nelson, who was in The Breakfast Club. Not many of you know about that. And Leonard Nimoy, who also plays Spock in the original Star Trek and a new one. Not a spoiler there. As Galvatron. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I liked it. Bit of nostalgia, made me feel happy. Remember the younger days when I didn't care about much. Pretty violent film, to tell you the truth. Like, the first 15 minutes is probably the most violent thing in my life. Half the original cast of that can't even get killed. And then bring the new Transformers in it, like Ultra Magnus, Hot Rod, Cup, Springer, Marcy, all them ones still old favorites like Bumblebee in that. Optimus Prime dies in it, which was quite emotional for me as a child, as he was a hero of mine. But he comes back anyway in one episode called Optimus Prime Bait. Soundtrack was awesome. It's got stuff like classic, one of my favourite songs of all time, The Touch by Stan Bush. That guy, he's just still trying to live for the hyper diet, but that film came out about 23, like 21 years ago. Sad guy. Actually, no, 24 years ago. Yeah, he made a new version for it. Don't get started on that. It's a really good film. Only thing I didn't like about it was people don't like Optimus Prime, don't understand why. Oh, he was mine, blah blah blah. He moaned because everyone wanted him to be Prime, he couldn't be Prime. Optimus Prime, I mean, but I don't know. But overall, than that, it's a good film. Has a bit of animation glitches and stuff, but besides that, real good movie. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. A bit biased because I'm a big Transformers fan, but hey, who cares? Then we'll talk about Terminator Salvation, which I saw on Tuesday. Thanks, Bono. Good film. Overall, good film. Lots of high budget action scenes. The only thing about it, I would say, don't go in it expecting it to be like Terminator 2 and 1, because it's nothing like that. It's a good, decent action film. Also, Christian Bale, who's my dad, done an awesome performance in it, but I won't say that, be biased, because I am a big fan of Christian Bale. He can't do anything wrong in my eyes, especially that little run he had at the Lion Man. Don't know if you've heard about that. Keep him getting in the scene. That guy deserved it. He deserved it. He's a prick. Yeah, pretty good movie. Ending, it's not really an ending, not gonna spoil anything. And you don't really see much of Bale in it, which I was pretty upset about, as I just told everyone because of my dad. But I would give that out of 5, 3 out of 5. It was a good movie, go see it, but don't get your hopes up. It's like just to see it to say that you've seen it, basically, you know what I mean? And before I talk about the next movie, to talk about a new game I played today. Well, it's not really new. That Trocadero, I went down there for Big Twist's birthday. Yeah. DDRX, sorry. This new game from many you might have played it. The European name is Dancing Stage, Euromix, or Dancing Stage, Supernova, or whatever. Or Dancing Stage, the English one. And Dance Revolution X, sorry, is the newest one. It's like basically celebrating 10 years of Dance Revolution, which came out, I might be wrong, around 998, 999. I remember started playing like 2001-ish. But yeah, playing it today. Graphics are awesome. Oh shit, spilled my beer. Graphics are awesome. Reminds me of when I was 15, 16, the good days of my life. I had a care in the world. Yeah, just maybe really want to get back to playing it again. And by the way, I spilled my beer. I'll sort that in a minute. Yeah, drinking a Heineken. I thought I'd start a new thing. Every episode drink a beer. Yep. And the next thing, final thing I'll be talking about would be Transformers, the live action movie, the first one, which came out in 2007, and the prequel comic. Yeah, what am I gonna say about this film? It's gonna be very biased, but I think it was a very awesome film. Best film I've seen in ages. I know lots of people say, oh, yeah, this shit, but end of the day, you're losers. Nah, you're not. But yeah, you're entitled to your opinions. Yeah, it's a good film. Shia LaBeouf, excellent guy. He's been my boy since Even Steven days. Constantine, iRobot, etc. I'm not going to go into the rest. I like that. As done in this guy, another guy can't do nothing wrong with my eyes. Tyrese, another good actor who's in it. Joshua Dayton, I can't remember his name is. He's in, what was it? Vegas. Las Vegas, but I saw that show. That was a good show. Well, he's married to Fergie. That's a little thing there. Couldn't really say any bad points about the film. There were some scenes that weren't really needed in it, but I still think they've done it fine on it. Sorry, I keep looking down to the beer stain. Megatron was awesome. Hugo even did a good job with his voice. And so did Peter Calvin, who did Optimus Prime, the same guy did the original voice in the cartoon. Just hearing that voice and being like, wow. Just the start of the film when you see the horse barking, he talks about it, that's just awesome. Trying to say, not actually another problem, there wasn't really much FaceTime with Transformers, but as Michael Bay said, because they didn't have they didn't have the budget they wanted for that film, but because they knew one, you can see more Transformers, so they got the budget, which I'm really looking forward to, which I'll be seeing later on today. Like I said, it's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm filming this. I changed the location by the way, so like living room. Yeah, we've seen that, so once I've seen that, hopefully I'll put a review up on that film, all in all, it's a good movie. Another problem about that film, Barricade, the police car one. Don't know what happened to him, just want me to drive in, next thing I see him again. But that was a good, besides that, it's a good film. I'm going to be very biased. Give it a 5 out of 5. Some of you might be oh no shit, or give your opinion. And Megan Fox is hot. And that's about it really for this episode. We're going to talk about the one hater who wrote a very gay comment about my last episode. End of the day, get your dick out of your mouth and stop hating. And that's about it really. I was going to have a little rant this episode, but I can't be bothered, I'm tired. I'll have that next episode. And just say thank you for tuning in. Hope you tune into the next one. And thanks again to Rybot Inc., who is sponsoring this, and Brick Sports, who don't know they're sponsoring, but they are. Back shout out to Twistman and my son. And don't know who else to shout out to, but if you want to get a shout out, just let me know. I'll give you a big shout out. BFF again, shout out to you. That's about it really. Well, I'll be signing off. Leave your life for impulse. Blah 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 blah.